Hello, here. La-Mulana 2. Last time, I looked for more things to do with double jump. We fought Amit at the top of the Dark Star Lord's mausoleum, found that helped a little with the scales room, and also gave us the vessel. No immediate progress there, but it occurred to me, as I was opening the game again after recording the last Superland video, that with everything else after the most recent boss kill, I haven't actually gone back to, what was it? Ancient Chaos? The place with the 5 soul door. Or was it Hall of Malice? Which one do I have on my teleport menu? Hall of Malice is the one on the teleport menu, so Ancient Chaos is what I want. Also, I shouldn't have gone in the Hall of Blood. We rotated out here. Okay, so Ancient Chaos is down left offset. Because, yeah, it's finally time for the door up here, I'm pretty sure. Considering there's one of these things here, it's probably a very good idea to scan it. I'm just barely missing that, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, we can kill blue skeletons now, too. Since the last time we were here. Alright, where does this go? Nakamikahara Shrine, and there's a wheel. I have the ice cape. Oh, that's magma and poison. But it still hurts a bit. Okay, yes, those are the ages. I was just trying to crouch down to attack the enemy that was in the lava. I didn't even mean to use a weight there. Amana Waka Hero's departed wife finds her husband after death, or rather a beast of destruction from the underworld does in her form. A beast that dwells beyond the false gate. So, the symbol in the middle here is different from the other wheel. A sacred text is drawn in the center of the ring. The actual shadings on the wheel look identical, although I'm realizing half the wheel is a little, like, brighter than the other half. Like, the two silvers don't look the same, and the two bronzes don't look the same. Maybe one's bronze and one's copper? And maybe what I thought was steel is actually, like, iron, and steel is one of the two silvers? Because I'd been thinking it was gold, and then two silvers adjacent to the gold, and then two bronzes adjacent to those, and then iron was the other one in the middle that there was only one of. Anyway, I'm wondering now if there are going to be 4 wheels, and I'll need to work out which wheel is which age. But if that is the case, which age do I think this would be? Also, when I first put a weight in, by mistake, it didn't spike immediately. Was it this one? Yeah, so this wheel... Oh, I can check if both of the silver looking ages are the same by just... Yeah, if I do this one in a silver age, it waits until the end of the age to do the spikes instead of doing them as soon as the weight interaction is done. Like if I did it here. So, interesting. Where are we, by the way? Oh, we're here. What was the room name? The antechamber of that guy. Yeah, that's implied from the room name, huh? Oh, I started breaking something just as I was fighting the enemy. Oh. There sure is a gear-shaped hollow. Well. Just making sure, like, nothing else breaks around here. Alright. What did the text over here say again? Danger combustible gas. That's ominous. I don't see how this could help me solve anything. The danger is in the room on the left, not the room on the right. Oh wait, maybe it's in both. Maybe it's just near the doorway? I wonder if I, like, flare gun, if I just, like, immediately die because the whole room explodes or something. You'd think the lava would be setting it off, though. Right? Anyway. Oh, hey, I can see if the danger is current just on this screen. Is it, like, everywhere in this room? Seems like it. Alright, well, this doesn't seem to have given me as much as I'd hoped, but at least we know what that entrance is for. It goes to ancient, or not, yeah, ancient chaos. And you don't get to it from Takamagahara Shrine, you get to it from ancient chaos. Alright, let's go look at the other wheel while I'm thinking about wheels. Divine Fortress. Let's see, this is about 8 minutes into Saturday's video. Maybe if I say it out loud, I'll check it later and write down any notes I need to. I mean, I could probably even just go back to a previous video and find a time I looked at the wheel instead of heading back there now, but it's not like this takes that long. Wait, there's still a... Oh, right, I think you can't attack the elevator thing. Was noticing the presence of the Eye of Judgment. Okay, so the symbol here is a lotus flower, not records. So the lotus flower is gold, the records are silver. It feels like it'll be useful in a very late puzzle. But now what? yeah, there was that room in Heaven's Labyrinth I couldn't get through without double jump. I didn't write that in my notes, but... that is worth checking out. I think it was just to the left of here? Was it like down and left? Or up and left? No, it's this room. Alright. It's a shop. With the bracelet. Used to wear it myself, so it's a bit bent and drooled on, but it sure is handy. Oh, you're English cover art Mega Man. And you even got a Me Tool helmet there. That's funny. Alright, I think the bracelet... Oh, his name is Mega Rock. I think this just lets me break pottery in one hit. Yeah. Can smash vases in one strike. Oh. Alright, so what does this do? Makes that move. Wait a minute. This is... I need in its belly. Maybe I need to access it from the mouth side? Also, I think I saw a hint about this. I knew that clue was related to a moving pillar from when I was looking in the hint guide for whatever was relevant next. Yeah, you can get in here. But it didn't quite make sense until... Oh, it's a crystal skull. But yeah, it didn't quite make sense until that pillar actually started moving. What's up with your dad, anyway? He ignored my request and you showed up instead. What's he doing bringing his dad here? Your dad and grandpa being in the same field and whatnot. They used to be real competitive about their research and stuff. Your dad would usually end up getting his results ripped off by your grandpa and would always get super pissed about losing. I guess child rearing in the Kosugi family is also kind of like a test of parents, huh? Oh yeah, maybe he came to watch over you and then, you know, rip off your research? What a weird family. Alright. Oh yeah, so I don't need that text saved anymore. Where did I save it? I think I'm also probably done with this one. I think it is just about the secret passage in the same room. Did I stop saving it anyway? Alright, well, what does the skull say? Something is amiss. There exist two mothers here and two mothers' bodies. Seriously, what's going on? The mother seeks to trade bodies through death. The mother and her original child can die together. Oh yeah, I break them in one hit now, because I have the bracelet. Yeah, when I read the hint in the hint guide about jumping inside the moving pillar, I was like, this moving pillar? Why? So I didn't want to try it until I had some idea of what in-game was supposed to hint the same thing. But it turns out it wasn't that pillar at all. There are like two other useful hints I've read in the hint guide for later. One actually is related to finding part of the La-Mulana ruins again. But even if I was there now, I wouldn't be able to do the thing. So I'm realizing my theory had been that I was going to find a fourth mid-boss in here. And I didn't. Yeah, I probably want to find a rotation where this thing is crying. And then explore from there. I guess I never really confirmed it has to be crying for there to be a mid-boss around, but I never opposite of confirmed it either. Disproved. Oh yeah, I should also pay attention to whether the numbers change when I rotate things. So right now, it's the number 1 in that room that I'm passing through. There is crying on the left side now. I wonder if that's just about the water position and not mid-bosses. Seems possible. Still look around though. Yeah, the tears could just be meant to represent the water though. I remember the text said something about like it's whether the angels or demons are winning, and I was like, oh, maybe half the mid-bosses are aligned with the angels and half are aligned with the demons. And then once you wipe out a side, they would no longer ever have the advantage. Or something. It would all be nonsense, though. Probably need a room that's not on the map, or I probably need the... Maybe there's a mid-boss in this room once you've done the vase. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna lose my rotation state. If I die, or rather if I leave, not if I die. I just want to do this. I'm kind of giving up on the idea that the tiers represent mid-bosses. Okay, the number did change in here. That's what I wanted to confirm before I went to go heal. So I think they're just meant to help you keep track of the rotation state. I haven't exactly been using them that way. Come to think of it, I think there was at least like a glossary entry I could get in the ruined ruins. Now that I can double jump. Let's go look for that. Alright. La Mesa. A main character entry. Lumisa's father and renowned archaeologist loves curry. He gained fame among his peers by solving the mystery of the La-Mulana ruins, which he also sort of accidentally destroyed, and is currently keeping things on the down low. He resents his father, also an archaeologist, for stealing the fruits of his labor, but the two have put aside their differences now, working together to support Lumisa. And it's an ultra rare. Wow. That might have been it. I don't necessarily remember another room where I needed to double jump. Oh, that's off limits. Actually, I think there is one more thing, but it's just at the end of Gate of Illusion, so I can just get there from the roots instead of bothering to find it again. Yeah. Phobos. Found your entry. One of the four philosophers, Phobos is the philosopher of life. He set up numerous traps inside the La-Mulana ruins as a sort of trial for the strong and worthy. Now he remains in the ruins to survey them, his appearance unchanged. Phobos is swayed more by his intellectual curiosity than sense of obligation to the ancients, preferring novel things like computers. Okay. Revelations keep coming. It implies that someone has been giving orders to... Yeah. I think we already saw that. Uh-huh. Five races currently remaining in the La-Mulana ruins. First children with tails like snakes. The extinct second children, the giants. The winged third children, the small yet highly intelligent fifth children, and the sixth children who control Yggdrasil. Ending the conflicts between races may release the dissonance. Fourth children? They were simply a placeholder created when the world was covered in water. As simple fish people lacking in knowledge and wisdom, I doubt they would have possessed the mental capacity to start wars. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think we've gotten this lore before about the creation of the last few children. Anyway, where in the La-Mulana ruins does this connect? Oh wait, it would be top of Gate of Guidance, I believe. Yeah. Remembered La-Mulana 1 just enough. And yeah, I branched off here and I was like, yeah, there's nothing over there. I went down instead. This is where the shop is. Okay. I guess I have maps of here. I could have been looking at the maps. Wait, what's up from there? There's a purple line on the top of the room over here. Right, it was blocked off. Cannot destroy the barrier, though. Oh, wait. That would go to, Spring in the Sky. If we were allowed to go there in La-Mulana 2. I wonder if they just marked it purple on the map because canonically it should be, and not because we can actually go there in this game. Plausible enough. Is there anywhere else I need to double jump here? I don't think so. Oh, I think I just remembered something from the hint guide, actually. I want to check it out before ending things for the week. Yeah, because it had said that the dinosaur statue was in this field, but not where. I looked at several tips for this field. And there was one about getting into... the room over here. Apparently you don't break this, you just go through it. So that's why when I tried to break it, it didn't react. Part 4. She sees the final land's vortex, a heavy price being paid, and then a memory of the final gate being pried upon, and excessive power and the price it demands, and murderous, blood-drenched intent. Alright, took a screenshot. Now if I screenshot this, it'll be in order chronologically, and then I can delete this. I don't think there's anything else I can do in here, though, unless there's a... secret in one of the walls, which doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I didn't read how to solve this puzzle, just that you could get in here through there. Well, I guess we'll leave it there for now. Maybe in the next week I'll come up with some ideas. Yeah.